Introduction. They ruled the land, but could they rule the sea? Welcome to the untold story of how the Marathas defied the British Navy and won. Hit the subscribe button. You've heard of the British Empire ruling the seas, but what if I told you there was one Indian power that challenged them and won? This is the untold story of how the mighty Maratha Navy outsmarted the world's most feared naval force, the British Royal Navy. The 18th century was an era of empires, and while the British East India Company expanded its control over the Indian subcontinent, a fierce resistance was rising from the west coast of India, the Marathas. Led by visionary leaders like Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the Marathas built something rare in Indian history, a powerful, strategic navy. Shivaji understood something the Mughals ignored. Control the coast, and you control the kingdom. So he created the Maratha Navy, crafting warships from the finest teak, recruiting seafaring communities, and fortifying coastal citadels like Sindhudurg and Vijayadurg. Under the command of brilliant admirals like Kanhoji Angre, the Maratha Navy dominated the Konkan coast. But then came the ultimate test, the British, armed with powerful ships and colonial ambition. In the early 1700s, the British East India Company sought control over India's western coast, but Kanhoji Angre had other plans. Using guerrilla tactics at sea, Angre attacked British ships, disrupted trade routes, and captured merchant vessels, demanding tribute for safe passage. Despite multiple attempts, the British couldn't defeat him. How did the Marathas win? They knew the terrain, the tides, the shoals, the hidden coves. They struck fast, disappeared faster, and used speed over brute force. The British, despite their global dominance, were forced to negotiate with the Marathas, even paying them to allow safe passage. Yet today, the Maratha Navy's legacy remains hidden in footnotes. Kanhoji Angre, forgotten outside history books, was once known as the Shivaji of the Sea. This was not just a military victory, it was a statement. India could resist colonial domination on land and sea. So the next time you hear about the British Navy ruling the waves, remember the Marathas, who rose from the west coast and sent a message across the oceans, that India was not a land to be conquered, but a force to be reckoned with. This is the untold story of Maratha naval glory, a story of courage, strategy, and forgotten heroes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories history forgot to tell you.